I remember being told about this program and I thought, what have they gotten us into? Because of course it's always the head honcho, the chief of surgery, who has these great ideas, but who gets to do all the work? And I thought, okay, well, how are we going to do this? But from the get-go, it was just amazing. We had just such amazing take-up. The supervisors that we got in touch with to come along and just even hear about the program, just to see if they were interested, were volunteering on the spot to take up this opportunity.
Being an employment coach for the project has enabled me to be part of their journey and to see and help them develop on the job and then going forward into employment as well. So it's walking along that journey with them along the way.
I was amazed. So we went hard at it and we just made it happen, and it's been amazing. I think it's life-changing for the students, but I think it's so much more than that. I think it's life-changing for their parents.
Towards the end of Laura's Cert 1 in childhood and work education, and I was approached by Jan, got a phone call about this new pilot scheme of working in conjunction with the Royal Children's Hospital, and she'd like Laura to apply for it. So she said, come and meet me at Holmes Glen, we'll have a chat, and Laura was there, and Jan was very excited about all of this, and I was thinking this is a wonderful opportunity for Laura. And I said to Jan at the time, I said, oh, I hope it goes ahead. She says, it's happening. This pilot is happening, she said, and I'm hoping that Laura is successful. I think she will be able to attend.
I think it's life-changing for us as a hospital though. We have gotten so much benefit out of this program. Not only from the perspective of we're a children's hospital and children come here who have a disability, whatever it is they're going through, their lives have changed for the worse usually in many cases. But by seeing other children with a disability here working, other people, they have hope. So we know we're delivering great care and providing an opportunity. And it's just so wonderful to see all these students reach their potential and find their sweet spot where they can be the best version of themselves.
I'll go back to the very start of when we first welcomed Laura to us as a student from Holmes Glen. A student with a disability, or as Laura likes to refer to it as her learning difficulties. We embarked on a journey together, not quite sure how this whole journey would pan out, but to our amazement, and here we are today, I think nearly 2 years later, with Laura in our employ.
I got offered a job in the Royal Children's Hospital Early Learning Centre, and I started working as a casual staff member in October and 2018.
That moment of when their mindset changes to, hey, I can actually get employment rather than not knowing and what's next for them, and often they will go on that merry-go-round of education where they have qualifications but not a lot of work experience. So this is when they realise that, well, they're a part of something bigger than them, and they're able to realise their dreams, which has been amazing to see them go through that process. But also there's been, along the journey, there has been some challenges with either continued employment or some challenges in the way that they're working in employment and losing employment. So in that time, it's been great to be able to support them through that journey and in all the different ways and all the different aspects to eventual success, which is very rewarding for me as part of Wise Employment.
But the other really important thing for us as an organisation is we have gotten out of it, I think, way more than we've put in, because to see the supervisor and how much they've grown in terms of understanding disability and that it's not a life sentence and that it doesn't mean you can't do something. The growth that they've had as people to accept and build a more positive experience for people from a different background. Even our employee engagement survey has improved year on year in the space of diversity inclusion, where our staff are saying this is a more positive environment for our staff with a disability, who are LGBTQI, who are caring parents, that sort of thing has changed.
So another part of the program is the disability awareness training that we deliver across the hospital. Before placing a student in any department, this is person-centred disability awareness training, so it enables us to work with the supervisors and the colleagues and provide them with tips and strategies on the best way to teach them how this person learns, how to teach them, and different tools to use to get the best out of the student.
Laura soon overcame most of her initial inhibitions and was able to graduate at the end of the year. I think by then it had become clear to Laura that she had chosen her vocational pathway.
We've gotten lots out of it, and that's just from the emotional content. There's so much more we've gotten out of it also from the perspective of where were we at with our policies and procedures and the way we engaged with our workforce with a disability. So over the course of the 2 years now that we've worked with Holmes Glen, we've been able to leverage from our experience with those students to build up our workplace adjustment policy, our disability action plan, and a bunch of other supportive services that we can offer to our workforce.
This whole journey has led us to see Laura grow from a young girl into a young woman.
So they've been an amazing force for good. We are incredibly blessed to have been part of this breakthrough, innovative program, and I think it's just the model for moving forward, because 80% employment rate is just astounding. You can't compete with that. So we are proud to be the flagship partner with Holmes Glen, and we're really proud to be continuing on as long as we can in this program.
I really enjoy people coming in to see me what I can do, and I get so teary because it's a passion. I would not like to work anywhere else because I love this job, and I'm so grateful and I'm so happy that I've done the internship and I put my hand up for it.